This is the action of a nifaq. This is action nifaq. I'm not saying it's a munafiq. I'm saying this is the action. This is nifaq amali. Nifaq amali. This is what the disbelievers do. This is what the munafiqeen do.
You're trying to get him locked up by sending him back there or getting him locked up here.
Exactly. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Were mighty with the disbelievers, and they were ruhama, compassionate towards each other.
How are these guys opposite then?
Opposite.
Big question mark on you.
100% is a big question mark.
Big
question mark on.
Yes.
Of course, it's a big question mark. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? It's been a long time since we've been on SP Files.
A very long time,
talking about these matters, very important matters. Actually, not very important matters to me and you, but to some other people, it's very important.
Yeah.
People that will be led astray by a group of individuals who have become sectarian to the point of actually throwing their own brothers under the bus, Ali.
Which they are known for.
Actually, they're known for this.
It's their sunnah, actually.
It's unbelievable that this individual that we're going to be speaking about today was actually known in a good way in the Arab world. He was known in a good way because all the Arab people saw about him was that he was doing da'wah
100%.
to Christians and Shi'is and so on, and they didn't understand the reason why we have this tanaza, this disagreement, and now more and more people are seeing actually this guy is not what we thought he was.
Well, of course, I think being honest here as well, you know, his da'wah to the Christians and the Jews and the disbelievers
is very good.
I mean, is very good. I mean, I would be lying or to ask him to, or argument's sake, if I didn't dislike him, to even make dua against him not to do this would be actually against our deen. Why? Because he's good at what he's doing, alhamdulillah, and should carry on.
And the reason why he's good is because he sticks to the basics.
Khalas, stick to that, to your lane.
He's actually
no, it's true.
But the
that's your
basics
lane.
is the most important things, like tawheed, bring people to tawheed and this kind of stuff. And it's a good lane.
It's an honourable thing, bro.
It's an honourable. It's the most honourable lane.
Yeah, stick to that lane that you're qualified in. Yeah. But the thing is,
he's not qualified anyway. He's not qualified at all, actually. To talk about, imagine he is an individual that talks about tabdi'a.
Yes.
I mean, tabdi'a, to get someone out of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Yeah, okay, there's people that follow him that say to me that he is wrong for doing that towards myself and many people. Of course, and these are people that kind of like, are okay with him. So
our problem with him is not that he's doing da'wah.
Of course
our problem with him is that he is now effectively harming the Muslims. And this example here that we're going to speak about today is a shocking example, isn't it?
Well, it is. And I've said this to you before. We had a phone conversation.
Yes.
Sometimes, I talk a lot about taking the akal over the knuckle. I repeat the statement a lot because I believe it's a very profound thing, and I believe we apply this. But sometimes, this brother has oppressed a lot of people, and I'm not talking about like myself. There's people who's oppressed where he's justified people not entering the masajid, the houses of Allah, bro. His group is known for physically attacking brothers, punching them in the face, bro. Yes. They are known for that. They have been slandering and backbiting, which they have done a lot. But the point is what? Sometimes, bro, you leave the justice to Allah. That's why we've been quiet. If you think about it, bro, sometimes we've done our bits, we've warned the people and we've said khalas. And guess what? When you leave the justice to Allah, Allah deals with it. It makes it come out your own mouth.
It's true.
And that's exactly what happened with this video.
Yeah, it's true.
Because his own tongue testified literally about who he really was. And the whole of Arab world saw what we was telling people. We don't have a personal problem with the brother. He has a problem with every single person. Everyone's an innovator. Everyone. You know what's very interesting?
Yes.
Last week he was warning against Ustad Abu Taymiyyah.
Really?
Look how he got humiliated.
Allah Akbar.
Look, last week, what did Ustad Abu Taymiyyah do?
What
Nothing.
did he do, man?
But is he a backbiter?
No, I'll tell you what he's done. He's starting to become more and more successful.
Yes.
That's what he's done.
Yeah, that's what it is. And he's warning against them, man. If there's anyone that should be warned, I've never seen Ustad Abu Taymiyyah slander someone, talk ill of people like you do and your group does. But anyways, let's see.
And frankly, he's way more qualified.
Yes, 100%.
He went to Medina University. He's memorized the Quran. He leads the Taraweeh and the prayer.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a student of knowledge.
Yes, you should go study with him. You should go study with him. Yeah. No, I'm being honest. You should go study with him.
I mean, the point is that he's got some tamakkun. I mean, the guy's got some security knowledge, and he doesn't go around making tabdi'ah of individuals like this.
Unlike most of the heads of the S-pubs who are absolutely kicked out of these places. They have no qualifications.
Anyways, let's move. So
that was in sync, mashallah.
The first thing, should we show the people the video in Arabic, and then I'll kind of translate what's going on. All right, so let's see the first clip. I think this is extremely disturbing, bro. It's so distasteful. Let's take a look at it and then come back and respond in kind.
وصورك لعنة الله عليهم اعطيني يلا صور بالانجليزيه يلا اجي بي تي كيو ار قول لي اياها بالانجليزي العنهم والله لا العنهم
Bro, so let me explain what's going on here. So
Yeah.
he is basically trying to corner this man and incriminate him. He brought his phone out and he's trying to get him to say words of curse about the LGBTQ people, homosexual people, and so on. And he wants him to say it in English language so that he can be implicated, and so that for whatever consequences that may happen to him would happen to him by people who understand the English language. So in other words, he's trying to incriminate him by saying that curse the LGBT, do this and do
this. First one he's doing is basically is directly trying to incriminate him.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, just imagine for a second.
Yeah.
Just imagine I go speaker's corner.
Yeah.
And I go to Shemsy and I go, listen, curse the LGBTQT.
Imagine, it's disgusting, bro.
I can imagine. I leave everything and I go, and he's looking in my eyes and thinking, bro,
we're on the same side here.
We're on the same side. What are you doing? And he's trying to maybe give me some signs with his eyebrows. Like, don't do that. Yeah. Imagine him telling me, bro, we're on the same side. Maybe he's coming to my ear and saying, bro, what's going on? And I'm like, no. Say it. Incriminate. Say that you cursed them. Say that they're filth. They say that, bro. Only a person with evil intent.
100%.
Bro, you cannot have any good.
No chance.
You cannot have goodness in you.
He's trying to throw a Muslim under the bus.
Impossible.
On an issue which he agrees with him on. Bro, furthermore, an issue which his own teacher, the one who can't speak Arabic or read the Quran, who's Abu Khadija.
Yes.
The one who can't speak Arabic or read the Quran, who's Abu Khadija. Let me say it for more. The one who can't read Arabic or read the Quran, Abu Khadija.
Yes.
Let me say it 3 times just so that the people in Birmingham know.
Yeah, it's Sunnah 3 times as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Sunnah, yeah.
That individual who's an imposter of a sheikh, an imposter of a student of knowledge, the fraud, Abu Khadija, he was done recently. I'm not sure if it came on the news even, right? Or some sites and stuff were showing that he was done because he's got some school that he's associated with. I think there's a primary school in Birmingham.
Yes.
And the authorities there said that his stuff was not in line with that kind of thing.
More traditional values.
Traditional values and so on. And they were attacking him because of his views towards LGBTQ and so on. Bro, imagine your own teacher got attacked by that, and now you're taking the same line of criticism and applying it on another Muslim because he's not from your sect.
Bro, it cannot. The action.
This is the action of a nifaq. This is action nifaq. I'm not saying he's a munafiq. I'm saying this is the action. This is nifaq amali.
100%.
Nifaq amali.
100%.
This is what the disbelievers do. This is what the munafiqeen do.
Yes.
This is disgusting behavior, bro. This means to say that what? If it's a Muslim sister who's not from your sect, would you let her get beaten up, imprisoned?
Yes, they would.
They would.
They would.
Yes, they would.
Wallahi, they would, bro.
I mean, if they could do it to this guy.
Let me tell you something. If they had the power, they'll do that to us.
100%.
100% they'll do the power to us, bro.
Evil and malicious.
Bro, ajib, man. Like the ayah in the Quran.
He's trying to put the guy in prison or something, isn't
bro, the ayah in the Quran clearly says, does the ayah say those who are harsh towards the believers and soft towards the disbelievers? Opposite, bro. Bro, the ayah is opposite, bro. These guys are opposite, bro. I've seen the treatment they give disbelievers. Wallahi, as a believer, I get jealous. Look, Aki, look. Jealousy, look, I should tell you something, yeah? There's blame with jealousy.
Subhanallah.
And there is, look, let me tell you something. Aki, wallahi, I look at them and I go, bro, I wish this brother,
it was us.
I wish he was talking to me like
that brotherhood like that.
Yeah, I wish, look, once he called me a brother, I was so happy. I was
happy with
this
that,
guy
man.
called me a brother.
Allah
He
Akbar.
acknowledged me as a brother.
Did he?
What? Yeah, he said our brother Ali. I was like, la ilaha illallah. I said,
Alhamdulillah.
I saw light. I said, you know what?
Alhamdulillah.
There's a hope in this brother, yeah? Subhanallah, as
But
your
after to see
believers,
something like this,
yeah, we as your
guys
brothers
off key, man. The
are
guys off
jealous,
key.
bro. I'm telling you straight, yeah. I am jealous that these brothers don't treat me like a brother. I'm jealous, bro. Bro, and this is good type of jealousy. You know why? Because you want it for yourself. You don't want it taken away from anyone.
I understand what you're saying, Akhi. This is upsetting. It's upsetting to
Unbelievable.
everybody. Because the thing is, in the Arab world, Akhi, that you should see the kind of backlash this guy's getting.
Well, of course.
People
You know
are
why?
shocked.
Because, bro,
people are shocked.
Bro, people in the Arab world come to me and say, brother, what's the problem with you
Now
and Shemsi?
they know the problem.
You know what I say? I said, brother, if the problem is with just me and Shemsi has a problem with 500 people. Either all 500 people are wrong or he's
He
wrong.
has a problem with them.
The guy has never, but
this
everyone.
is a madkhali jilt. This guy is basically the purest of the madkhali sect.
Literally.
Bro, you cannot, what can you expect from somebody like that? Bro, wallahi, like you said, if you were in Libya, he'd take a shot at you.
Yes.
100%,
100%,
I can
bro.
say this
Your
guy
blood
is
is halal.
Muslim or whatever,
Yes.
and we're not associated with that party.
Yeah.
But let's just say for a second, they'll shoot your head.
Like the Khawarij did to
Akhi, these
the...
individuals, bro, the way they think, Akhi, is so distorted,
Perverted, bro.
perverted. But it's not only that,
Perverted.
we'll see in the next clip here. Bro, they're willing to even change the religion for this stuff.
Why? What happened?
Let's take a look at the next video.
انا عندي درس عندي درس ليش في صحيح مسلم الحديث مو معترف فيه تعال مش عندي ما يجيك الدرس ليش يجيك بعدين نتكلم انا اجي درس اسمع اجي درسك وتقول لي لو زنى وشرب على التلفاز الحاكم ما نسوي له شيء المثلي ولا الله له ولد المثلي يدخلوا حلال يدخلوا حلال من عند الله هم يحللوا ان الله له ولد يقول لي لا المثليه اعظم انا اوريك هذه يا شمسي ايش فاهم في الدين انت ايش فاهم حللت تكاد السماوات يتفطرن لا تقفوا ما ليس لك به لا تقفوا ليس لك لا تقفوا المثليه لعنة الله على المثليين.
So let me explain what's going on in this video, akhi.
Yeah, what's going on
in
now?
this video?
Yeah.
He's effectively saying to him, look, the guy's asked the Saudi brother.
Who is this Saudi brother?
I don't know. I don't know him.
Okay.
I don't know him. I have to
What's
say.
he doing in the UK?
I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on, right?
Okay.
I think he's sought asylum or he's got Ghani. I don't know exactly what he's doing.
Okay.
But this individual here, they're having this discussion, and he was talking about Abyssinia or Ethiopia or whatever, and the Najashi and whatever. And
yeah, we know the Sahabas ran to...
and I think he was trying to make the point that, you know, sometimes you can go to a non-believing person for safe haven, right?
Of course.
And so they came to this point of discussion where he's saying which one's worse, homosexuality or saying that Allah has a son. And this brother here, the Saudi, says, you know, the Quran says takadu samawati yatafattarn. Yeah, you know, the heavens and the earth were going to be the heavens were going to be cleft asunder and so on because of that. So how can you say which is worse? He says which is worse. So Shemsy says, he says that actually...
Why is he asking this? Because people don't understand the context. That this brother
he's
has...
saying that because look, and Najashi, for example, right?
Yes.
He's, from what I understand, and Najashi, he was
a Christian
who believed that Allah had a son.
Yes.
And yet, you know, the Muslims sought safe haven with him.
So Shemsi is saying to him basically, why are you in this country that promotes LGBT?
Yeah, which one is worse? But
okay.
That's
so and then from the discussion goes to...
Which is worse?
Yeah, which is worse. So he's saying, well, of course I have to come here.
Shamsi is saying it's worse. It's إذا حللت, meaning istihlal happens. Yeah. And by the way, this Shamsi is meant to be, Arabic is meant to be his first language. He's fumbling all over the place. You would not assume at all this is his first language. Wow. People are saying in the comments, any Arab that's watched it is saying this guy doesn't know how to speak wala Arabic wala English. He cannot speak English or cannot speak Arabic. And this is not just to put him down, but just to let him know his level. Yeah. The man, if you're going to make tabdi' of individuals and take the huquq, the haqq of the individual away.
Ignorance, bro.
You have no mu'ahalat. You have no ahliyah. You have no qualification, number one. You cannot speak English properly, number two. Number three, you cannot even speak Arabic properly, akhi.
Yeah.
You cannot even speak Arabic. You're making problem when you read the Mus'haf. You're at that level. You think people will take you seriously and you have clout because you give dawah on the streets. Akhi, you give dawah on the streets, give dawah on the streets.
Stick to that. Stick to your lane.
You're making aqeedah blunders, and I believe you're doing it intentionally so that you can mislead the people. He's saying actually it is worse to do istihlal of homosexuality than to say Allah has a son. Where is the evidence for this?
Yeah.
There's no book of aqeedah from the Salaf that says this is worse than this.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the evidence from the Salaf?
Where's the evidence from this?
No, Salaf. Where's the evidence from the Salaf?
Where's the evidence from the Salaf?
Yeah? Where is
we don't want your opinion.
Yes, I don't care about your opinion.
Where's your opinion? Why are you bringing your opinion, my friend?
Yes.
You always talk about opinion. Where'd you get this? Where's the Quran say this? Sunnah say this? Salaf say this?
Which of the Salaf said that?
And so this individual who's the unqualified mess that he is, who can't speak English properly or Arabic properly or any language properly, yes, and he's coming forward to this guy, trying to entrap him and incriminate him and put him in the prison cell, yeah, and he's trying to get him to have a bad reputation in the British community.
They do this, bro.
With the disbelievers and throw him under the thing, because we know that these individuals...
They're known for going for the feds, bro. These people are known. They've done this.
Of course
in the UK, they've done this, bro. They're known for it, by the way. And in Saudi, they did it to some brothers. They went and, bro, they went to the authorities and grasped on them, bro.
So now he's going even further. وَأَن تَقُولُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. And you're saying about Allah which that you don't know. Subhanallah. Now you're making things up about the religion of Islam. Man kadhaba alayya muta'ammidan falyatabawwa maq'adahu min an-nar. The Prophet said that whoever lies about me intentionally, he can secure his place in the hellfire. This is another act of nifaq, actually. Another act of hypocrisy. Bro, this actually puts you in such a bad light. I would hate to be you right now. But it's exposed you so much. It's hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions now, have watched it in Arab world. They've written him off.
Yeah,
I think he's written off. He's cancelled himself. Subhanallah. يُخْرِبُونَ بِيُوتَهُمْ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ وَأَيْدِي الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. They destroy like it said about the particular tribe of Jewish people that were attacking the Prophet ﷺ, particular ones. That they destroy their own homes with their own hands and the hands of the believers. I think he's done this, with himself.
Yeah, literally. You don't need, that's what I said to you, Aki. The justice, like they say, the flesh of the scholars are poison.
Yes,
the amount of people, these people have backbited, slandered, stopped from masajid, or physically attacked people, the oppression that they've done towards us and many other people. Allah's justice, and maybe it is that Allah's trying to purify him in this dunya, because Allah says we send a smaller calamity that diverts you from a bigger calamity. You don't fear Allah. In one video I saw him speak, it's going to justify backbiting for people. There is in certain man, do you know the Salaf said, wallahi, the Salaf used to say, we would rather stand in front of Allah with 70 sins between us and our Lord than one sin that we wrong somebody's haqq. Do you know how severe it is in Islam? The Prophet ﷺ denied doing janazah to somebody who had debt, and you are here casually justifying backbiting, man. Because you're a backbiter. You know, when Isa passed away, bro, the guy wasn't even buried. You know they say you eat the dead flesh of your brother, yeah?
He wasn't buried.
Bro, the guy wasn't even buried. His flesh wasn't even gone cold, yeah? And you was backbiting him, yeah? Fear Allah, stop justifying backbiting, slandering, because I hope this is a lesson for you, and leave the Muslims alone, bro. Go fight enemies of Islam. The ones who come and insult the Prophet, and you say to him, I have made good excuse for you.
Yeah, that day, yeah? Do you know, let me add one more point to this, because you're making a series of fantastic points, phenomenal points, excellent points, brilliant points. But I want to add one more point to it, just so I can make the series complete, which is the following. When was the last time you seen him speak about the Uyghur issue?
But never.
Bro, do they spend time?
Yes.
Do they spend time talking about the plight of Muslim people around the world?
Yeah, Aki.
Do they spend time talking about the Palestinian rights? Do they spend time talking about the Uyghurs and the Rohingyas?
Yes.
Do they spend as much time as they spend attacking Muslim people and trying to get them incriminated and trying to get them implicated with the law and institutions in this country in a negative manner?
Yeah.
Do they spend as much time doing trying to speak about the rights of Muslim people as they have a disproportionate advantage being able to do so from the Western world? Do they spend that time? No, they don't.
Aki, the guy is trying.
No, they don't.
He's trying to get the Saudi brother locked up.
Yeah, and moreover, can you imagine?
Look, he's trying to get him locked up by sending him back there or getting him locked up here.
Exactly. Let me tell you something.
Bro. He's trying to either get him locked up there or here, bro.
This guy, but let me tell you something that's even worse. But wallahi, can you remember, and it's on the public record, that one of his friends, Anwar, punched Ahmed in the face.
Yes.
Remember that?
Bro.
And then listen to this. Listen to what
happened. Do you know what they did to Abdurrahman Hassan?
Let me, before you get to this.
Let me tell
you what happened. Yeah. What happened was the following.
Yeah.
After he got punched in the face, they came to me. I'm not going to say tahakum. I was no judge in that situation, but the witness in question sought my advice, and they said, let's go back to Muhammad Hijab.
Yeah.
I went and asked them.
What did they say? You're an innovator.
They didn't say that.
Okay.
Because they knew that at the end of the day, justice will prevail, right?
Yes.
So I went to a sheikh and I asked him, like, what should we do? Should we get the brother to testify to the police?
No, you should punch him back in the face.
What should we do? He said, look, I mean, the thing is, they'll take a disproportionate punishment, and it might endanger brother Anwar's life, GBH, assault, battery, and we don't want this believers.
Alhamdulillah, that's how believers should be.
So believers should forgive each other, and we should move forward. And that's what I recommended to the brother who was the witness, who would have, he was looking
and you had problems with them then, yeah?
No, I had problems.
See, you could have gone the other way around.
I could have gone. So that happened. And obviously, I'm not. I don't need a shukr from them or thank you or this or that, whatever.
It's for the sake of Allah, bro.
La shukr ala wajib. But the point is this: is that after that took place, is that the idea, the premise was, we could have put you under our foot, and we could have put the guy potentially. Wallah, he would have been arrested. Yeah. Because it's assault, akhi. And if there's a witness that's saying that, and the police ask, he would have been arrested, and his family would have been upset, and he would have been in the cell for 18 hours, and potentially would have been charged, and potentially he would have been done at the Crown Court, and potentially he would have had a criminal record.
Because you're soft towards a believer.
Because at the end of the day, وَخْفِضْ جَنَاحَكَ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Lower your wing to the believers. That's what the Quran says.
They break our wing.
وَخْفِضْ جَنَاحَكَ لِمَنِ اتَّبَعَكَ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. That's what the Quran says. Lower your wing to those who follow you from the believers. But this guy, imagine now, subhanAllah, the fact that I saw this video, of all due respect, it exposed the malevolent, the malicious, the malignant side of this individual. Wallah, he wants to put Muslim people behind bars.
Bro, in this country, he's trying to get
on an issue which he agreed. He actually, they probably have the same opinion or very similar one.
Unbelievable, bro. You cannot come and say to me that's for the sake of Allah, bro. You cannot come and try to say you're either trying to get the guy locked up back into his country, or you're trying to get him locked here by incriminating, bro. How evil can you be, bro? Do you not fear Allah? What kind of person you are? You know what? Let's finish with this ayah which we read before, but let's read it in context. You know why? Because this ayah is talking about the murtads. It says, yes, all you who believe, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells you about the psychology of the Christians, the psychology of the Jews, it tells you the psychology of the mushrikeen, and it tells you the psychology of the murtads. All you who believe, if anyone from you turns back from his faith, then Allah will bring a people. What kind of people? It's telling the description of the people, whom He loves and who love Him. humble towards the believers,
yeah.
and hard on the disbelievers,
Yes,
who
yeah.
fight in the way of Allah.
Mighty,
Now,
yes.
this is basically saying that the murtad, it could be understood as if the murtadeen,
Yeah.
the characteristics of the opposite is what? Those who are humble towards the
Yeah, of
believers.
course.
Yeah, actually, the
Well,
opposite,
the
the opposite is
Quran
what?
says that. وجاء الرحماء بينهم in the Quran, Surah Al-Fatih. What you call أشداء على الكفار رحماء بينهم.
Yes.
About the Sahaba.
Yes.
That they were أشداء
Yes.
على,
Yes.
they were mighty with the
Yes.
disbelievers, and
Yes.
they were رحماء,
Yes.
compassionate towards each other.
Yes. How are these guys opposite then?
The opposite.
Big question mark on you.
100% is a big,
Big question mark on
big
you.
question mark on.
Yes.
Of course, it's a big question
Yeah.
mark. Anyway, with that, listen. My humble advice is that you stick to doing tawheed da'wah.
Stick to your lane, brother. You're doing very good. Let me tell you something.
You're doing fantastic in that regard.
I dislike you for the sake of Allah, but carry on your da'wah.
Please do.
Please,
Yeah,
it's
but
good. Just
don't
stick to
get
that.
involved
Wallahi.
in things. You can't.
You're
speak
not
English, you can't
qualified,
speak
bro.
Arabic,
You're
you
not
can't
qualified.
tabdi'ah.
I made you a challenge, bro.
It's
At the
finished,
time
akhi.
ago as well.
Go on,
It's still there.
And spend some time and go and do some studies, akhi. Please
Yeah.
do some reading and some studies,
Yeah.
because I think a lot of your problems will be resolved.
Yes.
If you actually spend time doing
Yes.
studies.
And humble yourself.
Humble yourself.
Wallah, let me tell you something. This is a sign from Allah. Wallahi, if this happened to me, how Shams, this happened
of
to me.
course.
Wallahi, I'll lock my
Of
house.
course.
You know what I'll do? I'll
Yeah.
lock my house. I'll lock myself in my house for 10 days and have self-reflection point. I'll say, what did I do that
What did
Allah
I do?
humiliated
Yeah.
me?
Of course.
What is it? Whose haqq did I take that Allah humiliated me today?
everyone.
Yeah?
Whose
Yeah, how
haqq
many
did he
people?
take?
How many people? So let this be a lesson,
Yeah.
because you walk around arrogant, where with the manhaj of the salaf, and I only invite you two people in the park. You know, the whole park, everyone doing
Short
dawah.
man syndrome.
Yeah.
No, that's what that is.
I don't know what it is.
No, that's what they call it.
I don't know.
Short
Yeah?
man syndrome. When you
Wallahi, I
the
don't know.
intellectual midget.
Wallahi.
Anyway, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.